From the Cream City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we're at American Family Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in is Kevin Newman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Deal.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So now it's Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10.
No balls and a strike to count.
Reynolds.
Wind up and the 0-1 fouled off. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Ben Gamble stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That is it.
So now here is John Nagowski. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at American Family Field. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Well, Matty, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
And stepping in, Colton Wong. It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Looked like it went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In is Christian Yelich.
That's a ball.
1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Kuhl has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He'll take a look
Ball
at a
one,
pitch
no
too
strike.
low. It's ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there aren't 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Fouled away. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Narvaez. Oh. And that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He's taken but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in is Chad Kuhl. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 39. Chad.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Now at the plate is Brandon Woodruff. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to first, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter. Ben Gamble struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and they're on 2 away. Stepping in once again is John Nagowski. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to. Here's Colton Wong now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Newman fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Hayes trying to get there. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball 2.
2-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Three and two now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Christian Yelich becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Willie Adames. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. Popped him up. Narvaez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Depot.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's...
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always...
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Narvaez, leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together, maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here comes the 1-2. Down the third baseline. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. They're getting him quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
I mean, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here, and he's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Luis Urias. Polanco has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Next, here is Lorenzo Cain. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. The 0-1. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Chad Kuhl. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Chad Kuhl.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 13,
Ke'Bryan Hayes. Stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with the changeup.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that will bring in the second baseman, Colton Wall.
second baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Wong leads off first with 1 away. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, catcher,
So next to hit is Narvaez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Milwaukee leaves 1. Our score remains 2-1.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, John Nagowski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 11.
Now pitch on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Good hard sinker swung out and missed. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now another 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
Third baseman, number 2.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 1-2 delivery. Another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Gone in order. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Norris will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at ball one here. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 1-1. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in next, Jacob Stallings. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading up for the Brewers, the right fielder,
Pitch down the way.
Bradley.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
Up next in Milwaukee.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled away. Pitch number 100 on its way. Popped him up. Nagowski has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Polanco. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Newman brings it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning. John Curtis will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Michael Chavis is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
In there, 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Fouled off.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Fouled away. They'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A 1-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. A tie game headed to the last of the... Max Kranick comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Adames is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Again, another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Narvaez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now here is Rowdy Tellez. He grounded out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. The windup and the 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this game is still tied at 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ben Gamel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. At the plate now is John Degowski. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. No balls and a strike to count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Yelich is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains 2-2. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Avisail Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Avisail.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Very weakly on the ground.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Brewers strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Eduardo Escobar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 5.
Brad Boxberger takes the mound. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gregory Polanco becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch. Jacob Stallings is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone. Next to hit, Wilmer Defoe. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a big spot here. And it'll be Tyrone Taylor. The winning run stands at second base.
Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Taylor. Number 7, Tyrone Taylor. Number 8, Tyrone Taylor. Number 9, Tyrone Ta
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Gamble is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now that the second baseman, Jose.
Next up is Colton Wong, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Here's a ground ball. Oh, not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging front infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored third
Now
with
batting,
2 gone now.
Really? Adames.
To the plate now, Willie Adames, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... So now the pitcher, Max Kranick. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Big at-bat now, and here is Kevin Newman. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this one gets away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't leave us just yet. It's starting to get good. We're back for more on MLB Network. Chance to walk it off. And now here is Narvaez. A winning run stands at second base. Starts things in with a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. He pops it up. And that's going to land foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hayes, foul ground, but this will land untouched.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
He throws him on the fastball there. Eduardo Escobar becomes out number 2 this inning. Luis Urias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. At the track. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a 2-run shot to left center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
4-2, the final score tonight. Brad Boxberger is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.